dear guests and fellow Toastmasters. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening in the back. How are you doing? Great?
Yes.
Okay. I'm happy that I'm having you today as a Toastmaster. And today you are having some special night. Because this evening we changed our regular venue, Goethe Institute, with a German cultural institute in Cairo, and we are having in a restaurant. So our table topic for today will be around the theme of foods. Who here likes food? Food is something very good. It tastes good. It comes in a variety of tastes to indulge our senses. I saw a Facebook post a couple of days ago of somebody who are engaged to a burrito sandwich. He didn't find love on all women on this earth, or even men, so he decided to be engaged to a burrito. And they are having a very good and healthy and tasty relationship. So, before we start, I would like every table topic I do to have some activity for energize ourselves. So I will ask you please to stand up. Yeah, stand up. You will have something called the energy exercise. This exercise aims to re-energize our body and all this. So we will start by rubbing our hands to immense energy, collect energy. You are not collecting energy. Please collect some energy. Faster, 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 more. Yes. Okay, now we'll have some large amounts of energy in your hands. We put our right arm, our left arm, our precious belly, our back, our legs. Yes, yes. Left leg. Deep breath. It feels good, right?
Yes.
Give a round of applause to yourselves. Please sit down. Now, I encourage everybody here to participate in the topic because it's around food, guys. It's something good. Yes. So, who is our first guest or member who will participate in our table topic? Okay, we have somebody here. Please welcome him. What's your name, sir? Muhammad Abbas. Welcome, Mr. Muhammad. I will ask you something. What is you are actually a Toastmasters member in Saudi Arabia, right?
Something like this.
Something like this. Okay, that's great. Tell us about a dish that you really don't like. You have something
Any
in
dish
mind?
that has eggplant.
Eggplant. So now you are going to persuade us here in the audience why we should eat eggplant. You don't have to prepare, you have to speak right now. You have 2 minutes.
Yeah, the
You
time.
have 2 minutes
Yes.
for speech. The table topic, I'm sorry I didn't mention it. You have 2 minutes of speaking properly. You don't have to prepare, you just speak out of your mind. So you have 2 minutes to persuade us to eat eggplants. Ever.
Eggplants. How wonderful. The name. It's eggplant. It's the key to vegans. I don't like to eat things. Yes, I can eat eggplant. How awesome. Who's vegan? Meat eaters. You know how much it hurts to eat an egg? You're not just eating, oh, should I eat some eggs? It's scrambled. You're taking a child. Imagine getting a baby like, need some scrambled human. No. You eat eggplant. No one feels bad. No one is hurt. It's amazing, black, lovely, no racism. Flawless. Like, this is fucking deep fried. Amazing. Tasty as hell. Has 5 dishes. That's what I know. Every country has. Chinese, they have some kind. Europeans have some kind. American have some kind. Africans, same kind. Everyone has a special twist on the dish. That's eggs. You only have scrambled, hard boiled, and then raw. Who eats raw? Muscular people. You eat raw? You eat raw eggs?
I eat what?
You eat raw eggs?
What is raw eggs? Raw eggs?
Raw.
Raw eggs?
Yes.
No.
You get the muscle.
Yes.
How? You get the muscle, proteins.
I have muscles. Thank you. Thank you very much.
So I have for the egg.
Okay, I reject that. Thank you for persuading us to eat eggplants and for your efforts. The restaurant will reward you with a big tagine of مسقعة. Thank you very much. Who's next? I promised it will be easier. Okay. Okay, guys, we here are talking about food.
And the one's coming in.
Yeah.
Samir.
Yeah.
Okay, please welcome Ahmed Samir. Ahmed Samir, by the way, is the president of our club. So we have prepared some special speech for him. Mr. Samir, let me ask you, if you were a dish, what would you be and why?
For a dish?
Yes. Imagine if you wake up in the morning and you look in the mirror, you find yourself a dish.
Okay, so the process of cooking, it includes that you take the food, for example, let's talk about meat. So you slaughter the animal, and then you start freezing it, manurated it, and then you cook it. You put it in like a very hot pan, and you use oil, and it includes everything that in torture. So what I do prefer is it to be in somewhere out of Egypt that people don't like anything fried, anything dipped in oil. So I would prefer to be in Japan and be a fish, like a raw fish. It's enough to be dead out of the water. That's fair enough. Not to add to the oil and this torture. So I would prefer to be like a plate in Japan as a raw fish, as a dead fish. Yeah. Somebody can eat me like this. That's enough. Thank you.
Thank you. You really want to be a raw fish? It's so fishy, by the way. Okay, I have to make something clear first. The timing of the table topic. Give Sam the timer. You have to speak at least 1 minute and maximum by 2 minutes. For if you pass 1 minute, Sam here will raise the green card. Please show us the green card.
The green.
And after you finish the 2 minutes, Sam also as well will raise the yellow card. So that's the red card. After the 2 minutes, the red card. Okay, so you have 2 minutes and 1 minute at least. Guys here. How are you feeling today? Don't you think about participating in our festive table topic?
Yeah, why not?
Why not? Okay, here. Mr. Ziad.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I would like, if I would talk about food, I would like to talk about how I was eating at an earlier period of my life, and how am I eating today, and the difference it have in a very short.
Okay, he's hot. He's like hot.
It's not experience. So anyhow, when I was in high school, that's what we call secondary school here in Egypt, I used to be a junkie. I eat everything that was not made at home. And I even never went back home for eating. And so this, at one day, I had to go to the doctor because I felt some kind of heaviness on me, and I didn't expect it was the food. And when I went to the doctor and he told me that you have to stop eating certain things, it was hard for me because I got used to eating. I have to go to Mac, I have to go to KFC. Those are the things that we do usually. And it was hard for me at first to change my lifestyle of eating. But after a while, I started just doing some simple steps, some small steps. And by the time I accelerated and started eating vegetables, I didn't eat vegetables because my mom used to feed me vegetables. And it changed, and now I eat more vegetables. I have some healthy routines that I have, and I get some junk food every month or so, and my health has changed a lot, and I'm able to do more exercises in different areas of my life, and that's it.
Let me salute you
Yes.
on your
Yes.
transformation.
You're a doctor.
Yes. So let me salute you and enjoy your health and enjoy your food, and you will happily ever after.
Thank you.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Ladies, we have shortage in ladies today, so we have only 2 ladies. And we have, sorry, 4 ladies, yeah. But you're a lady, right?
Yeah.
Yes. We need some contribution from the ladies here. You know, ladies give some special taste to the meetings. So, okay. I have said it.
Yes.
Okay, please, Ismail, please welcome her. How are you?
Great.
Are you feeling good today?
Yeah.
You are an English teacher, right?
I am.
You work with people from all around the world.
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you are exposed to different cultures. Which cuisine do you prefer in eating?
According to, actually, I talk too much about food with my students because I love food a lot. But I think I got exposed to the Syrian cuisine a lot because there are a lot of Syrians here in Egypt, and their food is really beautiful and very, very tasty. So I think this is the first thing that I can think of.
Would you please tell us more about Syrian cuisine and why should we Egyptians shift our eating lifestyle from the Egyptian heavy cuisine to Syrian cuisine?
Okay, so I think the only difference between, or the more beautiful thing about the Syrian cuisine is that the food is very, very tasty. So like we have a lot of tasty dishes and we have a lot of heavy dishes, and they do have a lot of heavy dishes, but I feel like they take more care of the food and they really prepare it with love and with passion. So, and even the way they give it to you and sell it to you is so different that you feel like, I just want to eat. Like shawarma, for example, or that different kind, or their bread, or maybe even their desserts. So I feel like we have kunafa, for example, and they have kunafa, but their kunafa is way different and way tasty. And especially that they add a lot of nuts. They have it, we don't have it, it's too expensive here. So I think the only thing, or the first thing that comes to my mind is that they do it with passion and with love to the customers. So that's what I already feel when I eat Syrian food.
Okay, thank you. Actually, that's a mouth-watering contribution, really. I feel like eating shawarma. We have shawarma down there, but we didn't have kunafa. Yeah, that's a problem here. So, who's next? I promise it to be easy, it's not a clickbait. Please, okay?
Question.
You have a question?
I'm sure I'm the youngest, correct?
Sorry?
I'm the youngest here.
He's a high
You are the youngest.
Yes. Why did I take the hardest topic?
It was not so hard. Please. Okay. Welcome. How are you? You live abroad, right?
Yes.
Do you cook?
I'm trying.
You are trying. Great. That's a great. So would you please tell us about one of your catastrophes? Tell us a situation or two. I know you have a lot. Tell us one of them.
Don't I cook you?
Okay, so welcome everyone. Basically, I've been like in a very hard school. I don't know if you all know it. It's called Shaykhat. Back in my I live in Riyadh, so I barely had any time to actually experiment with cooking. So it's not really a catastrophe. It's something that you repeat, it's always repeated. I always, if my mom would leave me, for example, in the kitchen, just keeping an eye on cooking whatever beef, I will burn it. This is my thing. If I'm next to beef, it will burn, even if just in the kitchen. I have this thing down. And I don't know what I consider a catastrophe because it was something really easy now. It was so stupid of me. I was doing the ready mixes of cakes. And it was a cup of milk and a third cup of oil. So I switched that. And I've had this weird, it wasn't a cupcake, it was something. It was more of a brownie accident. But that was the thing I considered a catastrophe for,
okay.
in the kitchen.
That would be a catastrophe. That is the case. Actually, your mom should not bring you in the kitchen, because when you are
She stopped.
She stopped.
She stopped.
Yeah.
I'm focusing on my students now.
We don't have the chance to eat meat every day, so we don't like the display for Samir Ghanem when his wife, she's not familiar with cooking, and she instead putting the chicken in the flour, she put in the cement. So yeah. Anyone know this display of Zaboon? Yes. So, you guys didn't like to eat?
Love food.
You love food.
Yeah.
So that's a great chance to join us here to talk about your passion about food. What's your name, sir? Ahmed. Welcome, Ahmed. So, I will give you something really easy. I would like to talk about a dish you really like, but not in the technical way. Like if you are talking about steak or molokhaya, I don't want you to talk about how to make a molokhaya or the color. I want you to talk about the sensation. You remember the burrito guy who had a relationship with the burrito?
Yeah.
Imagine you are having a relationship with your favorite dish. You can describe it.
Wow, this is a very good question. Okay, hello everyone. My favorite dish is the steak, the T-bone steak. The first relationship starts when the steak comes. First, I make the order. I want medium cooked or medium cooked. When it comes, I see the blood coming out of it. Then I test it by the spoon. Then after that, put the butter on the top, and smell it, and then take a picture of it. Then look at it, the picture, yeah, it's not good. So I take another picture, so I think how many ounces it needs to take. Then I take the first bite and take it, and taste it first. Then okay, that's really very tasty, but I want another piece from the other side to see how juicy is it. Then start to smell it again, and take a bite, and tuck at it, and take it on my nose and smell it. And then yeah, that actually smells good, that's good. Then start to eat until it raises the bone. How many of you know that you won't think? All right. Then start to take the bone and then suck it as much as I could, and take the whole the meat on the stick inside, and eat the fat and thick inside. Then after it's done, I take a picture, find a picture, and see the comparison. I separate my victory. Right. That's it.
Okay, thank you very much. We have somebody here who really loves his steak. He really suck it to the bones. And then he shares his victory. Is that a healthy relationship?
It's not too healthy though, because I get a lot of weight.
Yeah. Actually, I would describe my favorite dish. I like hamam, the stuffed pigeons. So when I eat hamam, it's like we're having a date. Hello, ladies. And then we have some conversation. What are we are stuck to today? Oh, nice. That's sexy. Yes. Right. And then we proceed. in order to finish our dish of man. Who here likes man?
Yeah, sure.
You really understand what I said.
Everywhere.
Yeah. So we will shift from eating to cooking a little bit. Who here likes to cook?
Likes.
Likes to cook. Yes. You know, some fresh. We need some fresh. Man, she's yes. Come in, man, here. Please welcome man. Man, by the way, makes some extremely delicious dishes. However, I didn't try any of the accent. But she likes. She seems to be a good cook. So please, Iman, describe us the dish that you are mostly skillful in the making.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. In the past, I hate to enter the kitchen because my mom always forced me to join the kitchen, and she make the role of engineer. Iman, do this. Iman, put this. Iman, just learn about the soup or whatever. So I hate the kitchen. But my mom had to travel to Al-Had, Pilgrimage, Mecca, and then I have to be responsible for the home and my dad and two of my brothers. So I think about the most incredible dish. I love it at all. It was kosher. So I started to join my kitchen for the first time with kosher. Unfortunately, it's good. It was good, but the salt is very, very little, and I didn't know how to fix it. So I collect everything and put it in the trash. So to hide my victim, and then I did something else quickly to just have the dinner for my father and my brothers. And after I told my mother, she said that very stupid girls, because the salt is very easy to deal with it, because you have to put just some salt and to deal or to treat in a good way with this dish. After that, koshari is the best dish I ever, and till now, alhamdulillah, I did it as the professional cooker. Thank you.
Thank you very much for your helpful insights on koshari, and we ask you, please, the next meeting we have,
From the eye to the eye.
bring us a big halla, of course. And bring the other stuff you put it, yes, no, the big spoons. The big spoons you put koshari on small plates.
Yeah.
Yes, and you can drum it like drums like the koshari guys in the stores do. I remember, the other way, the koshari is not an Egyptian dish, it's an Syrian. It's an Indian dish, and came to Egypt during the English occupation, when they brought Indians to work at the farms here and as workers, and Indian workers, after they finished the day, they were collecting the remains of other foods and make like mix of other foods. So they were calling it kishri, or the mix of the remains of other foods. And the Egyptians took it, and we call it koshari. And we put the da'a. The da'a is our clear the da'a.
Our touch.
Yeah, it's our touch, yes. So, for our, but let me ask a question first. Who here favors eating with his hands, his bare hands?
Depends. Yeah.
In general, do you think you have the full experience of eating while using your bare hands, or you prefer the classic way of eating with a fork and knife? Who here in favor with the fork and knife? Okay. Fork and knife. And who here in the favor of bare hands? You are going with both? Okay, I need some from who said you are in the favor of the fork and knife. You said that, right?
Yes.
Please, join us here. And who here? Thank you. What's your name?
Bushra.
Bushra.
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Bushra. And who here in the favor of eating with his bare hands? Come on, David. Yes. Please welcome Hamad. Now we will have a little debate.
Yes.
Okay. You raise your hands. I didn't ask. Muhammad will convince us in a minute why should we eat with our bare hands, and then Bushra here will, yes, will convince us with on how we should eat with a fork and knife, and then sorry, you will refute in a minute, and then you will refute in a minute, and we will have a winner here, and the audience will vote on who's the winner.
That's amazing.
So we should start with Bushra because he's
Bushra.
first. Yes.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, but actually, no. We should have a toss.
Yes.
You have
Okay.
a coin here.
Yes,
You have coins.
I have.
You would like a coin in it?
No, it's not.
Okay. You will use. Okay.
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 Go ahead.
We will have the numbers, so you can start. You start. Go ahead.
I have the power to choose.
You have the power to choose. What do you think? Should I have the power to choose? Or who should start? Start.
That's not fair.
Eating with bare hands. If God intended us to eat with fork and knife, why would He give us hands? Okay, why? Well, we can have 2 forks and we use like sushi to hold cups. We don't need fingers. We don't need thumbs. You can work with fork. Every invention, if we had fork and knife hands, would retain around having fork and knife hands. So we have 5. We have 2 hands. You can grab the meat, take it apart, easy, helpful. Look at Indians, they have fun. Not the British. Who went to any British store and saw someone order hot wings? How do you eat hot wings? How do British people eat hot wings? They take it. How much percentage of the meat they eat? 30%. Now, you need to get it, you need to dive in. You need to love. You don't like your lover like this, I'll take 30% of it. You love your lover. Full love. Not like, I'll take the feet or stomach. Is this true? True? Married people. this is like God's will. Okay?
Have you run on it? So please, Bushra, go ahead.
Wait, guys, anybody from India here? So, okay, so imagine you're on a date, okay? let's imagine a date setting, and your date is in front of you, and he starts eating with his bare hands.
Barefoot.
Bare hands. How would you feel about it? Would you feel so happy about it? Who would go for a second date? Let's think of who would go for a second date? Would you go for a second date?
It depends.
It looks like you would do it, huh?
If we are both eating with our bare hands, yeah, we'll have a chemistry.
Imagine like you're in a place and you don't have a toilet. Which is easier? Use your hands or take a fork?
Well, it
It's
depends.
And imagine the smell after. Like that's.
Okay. Now, Muhammad, you should defend yourself against Bushra's claims. If you are going on a date and your date starting eating with her bare foot, sorry, bare okay, and she started to make a mess.
Yes.
Instead of the lipstick, it became hot red sauce on her face. And she tried to hold your hands afterwards.
Yes.
What did you do? How will you defend yourself here? Please go ahead, in a minute. Mr. Timer?
Yes. Okay. First of all, if she does this, you have to accept, if you actually love her, accept her. Can you imagine finding a smart girl? She looks good. She can drive. Perfect in every way. Then you go on a date, and she uses her hands. Oh, no, you're broken. No, I can't do it. You would go. You have to marriage and love is about sacrificing stuff. So what if my children go to school? Hey, miss, I need some. You sacrifice your children's life easy for your love. My first point was about what? Love. Loving the food. Loving your other love. This is a point. You accept this nonsense for her. And second, if my point is true, you eat like her. Why is it a shame? It's like, good food, yeah? Oh, you accept it. You believe it. I'm done. You get to the point?
Now, Bushra, you have to defend yourself against Ahmed's claim. If you are loving someone, would you accept a third of them? Or you go for the whole of your love? Why would you eat with a fork and knife and put limits instead of going all in? How would you defend yourself?
So first of all, he jumped into marriage, you know. That was the first thing. Like, no love, nothing attached. So
this guy has no time. He's dead, but he has no time.
So I don't have that love for food anyways, in general. But like, God gave us, like, you have a smartphone now. Why do you use it? You know, if we have a good option to use like a second alternative that's better for us, that in terms of hygiene, in terms of everything, why wouldn't we use it? Why would I stick back to the basics? If I moved in, it's marriage, relationship, then yeah, fine, it's okay. We're already married, no way back anyway. So.
Okay, yeah, good point. Thank you. Now, please come here.
Go like this.
Now we will announce our winner. So, if you vote for Mohammed, please raise your hands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Bushra. And you're still having your eggplant tagine as a prize.
He's illegal to attend,
So, at the end, I would say that food is one of our God's gifts, our God's precious gifts. We should enjoy it, we should eat food, and you should not abuse it. Because if you abuse that gift, it will become something bad for us. Thank you very much, and enjoy your food forever.
Thank you.